Hello, Umut here. Welcome to another video. Today I'm going to create another Christmas page for this year, but this time with napkins. So I have my napkin journal ready, and I'm just removing the backing of my napkin, which is really beautiful. It has a vintage look and feel with the Santa and a really colorful tree. I'm just going to rip off the parts that I'm going to use, and I'm going to complete the rest of the page myself. My friends sent me loads of Christmas napkins, so thanks to each one of you who sent me napkins. They're all really beautiful and I'm doing my best to use them all, but I have quite a pile, so probably it will take me a few years to get through them. I'm just sticking down my napkin with matte medium, and I don't care if I have a perfect impression, if I have wrinkles or not. I'm just pressing my brush quite hard. Then the wrinkles go away mostly, but even if they don't, I don't care. It just adds some interest and texture, so I'm quite relaxed about it. And as you see, I ripped a part of it here as well, and it's not coming together, but I'm not going to cut it off the video on purpose to show you how you can actually repair it very easily. Also, another way would be in the napkins we have 4 of the same images, so you can just decide to replace it with another part. I am also covering the rest of my page with gesso, and you will see why in a second, because I'm going to use gel sticks like gelatos, and they operate very well over gesso. Of course we need to dry the gesso, otherwise the gel sticks or gelatos or any brand of this will sink into the paper and we won't be able to move them as effectively. This is a set that I love because this is very similar to gelatos. Of course, if I compare, I did it before. Gelatos have more pigments and it's a little bit more creamy, but honestly they are very expensive. So if you're looking for a value proposition, I love these. There is not much difference and I love the colors. It comes in a box like this, very easy to use, and a little bit less creamy and a little bit less pigmented, but a lot more cheaper. So I think the value equation works very well, and you will see now I'm going to be able to create a whole background with these gel crayons anyway. So check them out on Amazon. They are on Amazon US for sure. They have been gifted to me by my lovely crafty friend. So I don't have the options that are available, but you saw the brand, so it would be easy to look through Google and search. And I've been mixing a few colors that would be a nice extension of this background. Some wooden colors like brown, mustard yellow, and you saw that I just went in with some reds in between those ripped area, and now no one can tell if I ripped it or not. So that's a good way of rescuing ripped napkins. And I'm just laying down many colors and smudging it with my finger. I have my wet baby wipe next to me, so I'm just giving some moist to my finger to move the colors easily. And actually my paper is mixed media paper, so it has a lot of texture, a little bit grainy. If this was a smooth paper it would be even easier, but in any way, layering and layering is always the answer. Don't be discouraged if you first start to smudge and you don't like the background. Keep doing it. It takes time and a few layers to have a perfect background. Even with gelatos, it's not specific to this brand. It's always like this. Even with acrylic paints and everything, we need to play with it a little bit and see where it goes. I'm applying a bit more darkness behind this chair so that it looks like a shadow, and it transitions well into the rest of the page, as if the chair is getting lost at the background. And now I'm happy with the background. It has a nice woody feel. Now I'm going to do some stenciling, but I'm going to use my Dreamweaver gold embossing paste with my Crafters Workshop stencil. I love this. It's called Mini Party Lights, and I thought it goes with the celebratory feel. I showed you before, if you don't have this gold embossing paste, don't worry. You can always mix a gloss paste, 3D gloss paste that has a thick texture, not liquidy, with a gold acrylic paint, and you will have your gold mixture. You don't need to buy it separately. Since I have it, I want to use it. And why we use 3D gloss paste is, if you use normal modeling paste, the gold color, the shine, might get lost in it. It might get dull, not shiny. So gloss is the best to use to have these shiny colors like gold, silver, copper, etc. Now that I have my celebratory lights, I'm going to splash some gold on the page as well to bring everything together. This is watered down acrylic paint. The lights not only helped cover this empty area, but also didn't distract the eye from the focal image, which works perfectly. Now I reached for my sticker set from Tim Holtz. It has lots of holiday words as well, and I didn't want to stick these white, so I'm going to give color with my crayons, matching the lights on the tree, so that there is also a balance on my page. So I made the first one wishful green. I'm making the second one peace with red. I'm going to color Mary with mustard yellow, and I'm going to color one last one with blue, so that I match all the colors of light on the tree. So here is Christmas that I'm going to color with blue. I'm really happy with this page. From a napkin we have an art journal, and nobody can tell there is a napkin on the page. And with this, my page is over. I hope you enjoyed this video and the page that I created, and I hope it inspired you to do your own pages from napkins. If you are curious about napkin journaling, I'm going to put the link down below to my video that I show how I created my napkin journal myself, and also I'm going to leave the link to my whole playlist where I have many napkin pages. I hope you have a lovely Christmas despite the whole pandemic issue that we had this year, and I hope the new year will bring better news to us, to all of us. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.